I gotta say before we kick off, I have never looked hotter. God, this is such a good
This is definitely a look for you. I'm in my pickleball shirt.
one. No, thanks for wearing clothes. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. How do we start with every engagement? How do we start first?
Big hug.
Big hug. All right, let's give it a go.
All right.
Oh, for the record,
Check it.
when stage directions say Pez, that means back.
Stage directions don't normally say Pez, in my defense.
When stage directions say hungry chicken, it's this. And again,
Got it.
Pez, candy out, chicken picking the grain. Okay.
Copy.
I'm at a weekend a cappella singing event for female voices. Think speed dating for ensembles.
This is my first time at this event, and I'm enjoying the cacophony of music during the day.
I'm enjoying the free whiskey in the social rooms at night.
I'm in one of these social rooms with a bunch of strangers.
No one in that room is stranger than me.
There are a few conversations going on. What's your name? Where are you from? How long have you been singing? I listen in on one happening right near me.
I ask my conversation partner what she does, as in, I'd like to know what line of work she's in.
The woman rattles off a list of all the roles she has in this singing organization, one after another after another. I don't think that's what Mo is after.
It's not.
So she tries again.
To be a little disruptive and see if she's paying attention, I say, what do you do for a living? I mean, like, I'm a prostitute. What do you do?
I'm the only person in the room who laughs. With one quick and snarky word, Mo adds color to a gray conversation, reflecting my own weird sense of humor. I see someone who thinks like I think, will laugh at my jokes, and might be the friend I need to help me navigate my new world. My youngest son just graduated from high school. My life as a mom looks totally different. I don't even know.
What to wear? I just retired from the Air Force. For the past 30 years, the military has dictated where to live, how to dress, what to say, even how to say it. I hardly controlled my own
Schedule. I've been held hostage by lesson plans and academic requirements, numb from struggling to live up to the expectations and requirements.
of others. My unceremonious retirement left me feeling unappreciated and undervalued, just a dehumanized widget on a 30-year military assembly line. For 3/4 of my life, my daily routine has been
Repetitive. The turmoil of humdrum sameness impacts my sanity and unique contribution to this world. With the interruption of graduation, daily decisions are no longer externally dictated. That means routine choices are mine to set, decide, and fulfill. I can make my own decisions.
as a military retiree in a different phase of life. My entire world has been
Disrupted. The sudden break highlighted the comfortable and predictable cadence of our lives
It took the disruption of retirement
and graduation.
to sound the alarm of the Groundhog Day trajectory of our lives. No matter what path you're walking or what dreams you're chasing, we are all united by an unexpected crisis.
We are facing a crisis of monotony.
Our responsibility is to disrupt it.
We can disrupt a conversation with
A
an
prostitute.
unexpected word, or our daily routine can be disrupted by outside forces. Disruptions become opportunities for personal growth, unexpected connections, and a renewed sense of purpose.
To disrupt monotony, we have to recognize monotony. I'm in the cockpit of the Lockheed C-5 Galaxy, an Air Force strategic transport aircraft.
I'm in the driver's seat of my Nissan Rogue, a compact and versatile crossover SUV.
The runway for the final airport of the day is stretched out in front of me.
The GPS's black and white checkered flag signals the last stretch of a long road trip.
Gears down, flaps are set, radio calls made, airspeed under control.
Cruise control engaged, seat heater on, sun visor set, favorite song playing.
Soothing white noise from 4 turbofan engines.
A rhythmic lullaby of tires rolling along the asphalt.
Pez first. Microsleeps, those long blinks reserved for tedious staff meetings, interrupt the process of landing a 400,000-pound aircraft.
Heavy eyelids interrupt the operation of a 4,000-pound car.
Just like 75% of other pilots report.
And more than 40% of drivers admit. Monotony in the car
Or the cockpit.
can lead to being literally asleep at the wheel.
Or the yoke. Just like monotonous daily conditions can lull us into being figuratively asleep at our lives.
Monotony wears many masks. It may be brushing your teeth with the same hand every time,
Doing the same task each day after you wake up. Taking the same route to and from work, the grocery store, or your favorite restaurant.
always wearing your watch on the same wrist, always wearing your watch face on the same side of your wrist,
Doing the same things, meeting the same people, going to the same places, day in and day out.
doing the same things, meeting the same people, going to the same places, day in and day out. Stuck in one place every day, exactly the same, and nothing you do matters. The same routine can bring on feelings of meaninglessness and lack of purpose.
There has been no documented statement by anyone on their deathbed saying, I wish I had lived a more monotonous life.
So you might be thinking, well, monotony only affects lazy people. Even motivated and driven people can be stuck in monotonous routines.
Or maybe you think monotony isn't a crime. Psychoanalyst Renee Spitz found that lack of stimulation for infants in ordinary situations could lead to chronic fussiness and restlessness, and as they get older, self-destructive, delinquent, or criminal behavior.
Some people say a little monotony isn't going to hurt anyone. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration links monotonous tasks to burnout, mental strain, chronic fatigue, and a whole host of painful musculoskeletal disorders.
Speaking of pain, in a 2015 experiment, participants watched 60 minutes of a documentary. A few days later, they came back and watched an 85-second clip from the documentary, looped for an hour. For both sessions, participants could freely administer electrical shocks to themselves. What the researchers found was participants shocked themselves 9.3 times more during the 85-second looped clips, demonstrating a need to disrupt monotony even if it involved a potentially painful electrical stimulation.
Did you catch that? Just to feel something, participants shocked themselves to disrupt the monotonous condition.
So, as disruptors of this crisis, we will be providing each one of you with a taser so that
Mo,
you
absolutely not. We are not providing tasers.
could we use false eyelashes to intervene in this crisis?
Yes, that's a much better choice. Mo and I are female barbershop quartet competitors. Annual competitions involve thousands of singers.
On stage, in blinding lights, uncomfortable shoes, obscene amounts of makeup, false eyelashes, and sequins.
So many sequins. The return to grown up life is a stark departure from the reverie of contest. Chores, responsibilities, meals, shopping, mail. Oh, what's this? An envelope from the hotel that hosted our singing competition. Oh, it's a thanks for staying with us form letter. And another piece of paper with two pairs of false eyelashes stuck to it.
See, right after we got off the competition stage and into our hotel room, we had peeled off our false eyelashes and stuck them onto the TV. We were in that post-contest, everything is funny stupor.
The letter says housekeeping wanted to be sure that we got our eyelashes back, lashes that were destined for the trash. The closer I look at this form letter, the more I realize it's not. The letter refers to the competition as an intergalactic competition. The author's job title is assistant to the regional manager, and fellow office fanatics will get that. And the M in the signature looks suspiciously identical to the M in Mo's signature.
Yeah. I pulled the eyelashes from the TV, made and printed hotel stationery, and made sure the letter arrived on April 1st.
April Fool's Day is just another day for me, but this one brought unexpected joy and a much needed laugh because of the creativity employed by this one. Lashes during contest are routine, so is disposing of them. Mo saw them in a different light, disrupted my regularly scheduled life, bringing me surprise with false eyelashes.
Used false eyelashes.
Yes, you created a funny and oddly thoughtful gesture with an otherwise routine object.
Looking at an everyday object and seeing what else it could be opens our imagination to more possibilities. Possibilities enabled when we choose to disrupt monotony.
If Henry Ford hadn't disrupted the monotony of the automotive travel industry, we might still be taking horses to work.
If two roommates in San Francisco hadn't rented out air mattresses as air bed and breakfast, we might not pay to stay in strangers' houses.
And if Herb Kelleher hadn't set out to create the world's weirdest airline, we wouldn't all be paying $20 for early bird check-in to get in cattle call A for boarding.
The question is, what are you going to disrupt today? Don't wait for milestone events like retirements or graduations.
Choose to disrupt monotony with a, don't say prostitute, word.
Change the way you look at everyday objects.
From the comfort of your car or cockpit, find a new stop to disrupt the monotony of the journey. Then repeat it. Then repeat it.
Like the shampoo bottle instructions say, lather, rinse, do it again. Create a brighter future by disrupting a monochrome existence with a vibrant, colorful life.
Have a more dynamic communication and a diversity of viewpoints by disrupting a
With the
monologue.
dialogue. See what I did? And disrupt the monotonous tones in your life by letting your melody soar. Now's the time to take a chance, to leave your comfort zone and dance. What are you waiting for? We are facing a crisis of monotony, and we're facing it together. It is each and every one of our responsibilities to disrupt it. And we can, one pink elephant at a time.